Elon Musk. Just saying his name out loud feels like you're summoning a wave of fanboys ready to dive into your mentions, defending him like their lives depend on it. And trust me, after this meltdown, I'm sure they'll be out in full force. But let's be real. This is a story too ridiculous not to talk about. Let's start with Elon and his foray into gaming. Path of Exile 2, a game that demands time, skill, and a deep understanding of its mechanics. Naturally, Musk couldn't resist jumping in and presenting himself as the next big thing. Except, spoiler alert, he's terrible at it. Watching his gameplay is like watching someone try to solve a Rubik's Cube, blindfolded, with their feet. But here's the thing. Being bad at games isn't the problem. It's the denial, the refusal to admit that, yeah, maybe he's not as great as he thinks he is. Instead of owning up to his lack of skill, Musk goes full delusion mode. I'm just that good, guys. Check the leaderboard. Except, oh no, he wasn't the one grinding his account. Turns out, he paid someone else to do it. Now, let's pause here for a second. Imagine if he'd just admitted it. Hey, I don't have time to grind, so I hired someone to get me to the fun part. People would have teased him, sure, but it would have blown over in a day. But nope, Musk doubles down, insisting he's the GOAT of gaming while putting on a performance that would make a first-time gamer blush. Enter Quinn. This legend of a creator did a deep dive, exposing Musk's boosted account for what it was. And as the story gained traction, Asmongold, a massive figure in the gaming world, joined the conversation. Asmon reacts, points out the obvious, and does what he always does, speaks the truth. But Elon Musk? Oh, he can't handle the truth. No, he leaks his DMS with Asmon to try and make him look bad. And in those DMS, he completely misunderstands how editors work, spinning some bizarre narrative about Asmon being controlled by his employees. My guy, do you even know how YouTube works? Editors aren't puppet masters. They're the ones making sure content doesn't look like it was shot on a Nokia 3310. And if that wasn't bad enough, Elon strips Asmon of his Twitter checkmark. Yup, Mr. Free Speech himself weaponizes the very platform he claims to protect. Imagine being so sensitive that you have to use your billions to silence someone because they hurt your feelings. It's like watching a toddler with unlimited power throwing the ultimate tantrum. But here's where it gets really wild. Elon's fan base, his army of Twitter warriors, comes rushing in to defend him. These people treat him like he's some untouchable deity. Bro, he's just a guy who's insecure, out of touch, and honestly, kinda embarrassing. Yet his fans will bend over backward, inventing excuses that make no sense just to justify his behavior. Why do people do this? Why is it so hard to admit that someone you like can be wrong? You can enjoy Elon Musk's rockets or his Tesla cars, but also acknowledge that, yeah, maybe he's not a gaming god. Maybe he's not the free speech savior he claims to be. It's called being normal. Try it sometime. And the hypocrisy? Oh, don't even get me started. Musk constantly talks about free speech, but the moment someone criticizes him, he's banning words, removing checkmarks, and essentially shadow banning people. How do you look at that and think, yeah, this guy's totally consistent? Newsflash. He's not. The meltdown over gaming, the DMs, the checkmark drama, it's all just a microcosm of who Elon Musk really is. A guy who's desperate to be seen as the coolest, smartest, most talented person in the room, but can't handle the smallest crack in that illusion. It's sad, honestly. So yeah, that's Elon Musk's latest pathetic meltdown in a nutshell. A story about insecurity, hypocrisy, and an ego so fragile it makes wet tissue paper look sturdy. But hey, at least we got a good laugh out of it, right? If there's one takeaway from this, it's this. Stop worshiping billionaires. They're just people, flawed, fragile, and sometimes hilariously out of touch. And if you ever feel embarrassed about something, just remember, you're not Elon Musk. You didn't throw a public tantrum over a video game. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thanks for sticking around, and remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on my next rant. Stay sane, stay skeptical, and I'll see you in the next one.